Hello everyone, welcome to the Big Al Hoffman Vlogs live stream. If you're watching this past production, just want to let you know that I will be definitely doing live streams on Wednesday and possibly Friday. I will post a video 1 to 2 hours in advance, letting you know exactly what time it will be happening. The only time I won't be doing it is if I have a run to do in the middle of my dedicated things for work. Anyways, starting another live stream, and it's now Friday night. Ready for the weekend. It was a rainy day today in Minneapolis, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't a real heavy rain, so it wasn't so bad. It was kind of a soaker today, so make for some green grass. Anyways, we'll see who comes on here. I see there's one person on already. Thank you for joining the live stream. Got my headphones here because it's got a mic in it here, so you'll be able to hear me loud and clear. So if there's any problem with the audio, let me know. Anyways, get started on this chat here. Somebody's got any questions for me or anything like that, we could get it rolling. Not sure how long this live stream will be. It kind of depends on how much interaction I get, of course. So we'll play it by ear, but I definitely won't go over an hour, I'm assuming, but somewhere between a half hour to an hour, depends on how lively it is. So. But the live streaming stuff has been a lot of fun. Have a lot of fun doing it. Lets me get to know everybody that's subscribed to my channel, and maybe other people too if anybody else joins in as well. So yeah, right now I'm between jobs on my work here, so that other job that I was thinking of getting, I don't know how that's going to go because Dynamics is being kind of a stinker about giving the work that I do to this other guy that I was going to work for, but we'll see what happens. I might have to apply elsewhere. We'll see how it goes. I don't have too much information about that just yet. But Dynamics / T-Force wants to keep me on as long as they can, I think, so I might just have to go somewhere else and get out of it. Get out of this stuff completely and go into driving for somebody else. So anyway, I got a highway right over here, and I got the window open to keep it cool in here. It's not too awful cool out today. I think I got up to about 65 or something today, something like that. It has been kind of cool, but in the truck here it stays pretty warm. So anyway, whoever's watching, how's it going today? How's your day been? Yeah, you're going to see lots of cars going by on this road that's over here. It's got a tree here and a road right over there, so sitting up in Brooklyn Park here today, up where T-Force is here. I'll give you a little view of that real quick. That's where I'm at right now. And that's the road right out here. And well, I got my phone plugged in so it don't die, so I only got a certain amount of stretching room. That's the tree right there, and the road is right out here. Hey George, how you doing? Nice to talk to you again. Hello, Nova Scotia. I don't think it is, but is Nova Scotia considered an island? I think it is. I never checked for sure, but I know it's right on the edge, kind of hanging out. I don't know if it's if it's an island or if it is actually connected to the mainland. Just curious. All right. Watching some YouTube. Oh, what you watching? Oh, I gotta switch the camera, sorry. Oh, you don't like Canadians, huh, Dale? How you doing, Dale? That's my brother Dale that's on there. He's got a channel as well. He's got a lot of stuff from his high school days on there right now. Breton Island, which is part of Nova Scotia. Ooh, I'll have to check that out after the live stream here. So find out exactly where that is. So you do live on an island. But is Nova Scotia, I don't think that's an island, is it? It's considered part of the mainland, right? Yeah, don't let Dale kid you. He loves Canadians. Thanks for joining, Dale. Anyway, for those of you just come in on the live stream here, go ahead and leave me a message, a comment. Yes, I told George about it last time he was on the chat on Wednesday, and I told him where I was from. Nova Scotia is part of the mainland. Okay. I thought it was, but I wasn't sure. I didn't actually check it out. But yeah, that's got to be pretty nice living out there. That's in 2000, Dale married one. Yes, his wife Michelle is from North Battleford area, near Saskatoon. I think that's I don't know if it's the exact city she's from, but close to there. So see, I told you Dale loves Canadians. I don't know if I said it yet, but anybody who's joined in on the live stream, just leave a comment or a question. I can respond to your question or comment. Vancouver area. Oh, that's weird. My mom says she can't see me on here. Oh, she's originally from BC. Okay. Okay, I got it. I thought, I didn't know that. That's new information to me, Dale. I did not know that. Vancouver's pretty mild as well. Hello, Nicholas. Hello, everybody, he says. Hi, Kim. That's my wife, Kim. Yeah, I got a question for you. Does everybody out there want to see Kim vlog more? Kim's putting Kim on the spot. Uncle Al's my big brother. Just call me Little Dale. Yeah, a little troublemaker, Dale. That's what he is. A little troublemaker. Is Wyatt watching too? Right at me, yeah. Nick is pretty good at those vehicle games. Oh, that's weird, Mom. That's weird. Maybe you need to go out and come back into it or something. Maybe you need to check your internet connection or something. Maybe go through your internet in the house. Oh, he's getting ready for bed. Okay. It's a little late for him. My mom says hi, Kim. And she says hi, Nick. I'm sure you guys can see these though, as if you get your comments open, you can see all these. So I guess I won't repeat them all. Evelyn Hoffman is my mom, in case everybody's wondering on the live chat. And My dad, if he ever gets his gets it fixed so he can do this, that's my dad. He'd be Terry Hoffman. So hopefully they see that, Dale. Oh, I guess Kim's got an idea for this weekend. So Tuesday will probably be a video for that. Tuesday or Thursday, depends on what day of the week we do it. Favorite memory from the farm in Canada. I'll think about that and I will tell you. I think that's what Dale meant, Nick. Another thing that's probably going to be on the vlog this weekend is my parents gave us that van, if you saw it. Hi Kaylee, how you doing? Need to change your name though. I don't like that name you put on there. I know you can't change it yet, but you're going to have to change it. Kaylee is my other daughter. You'll see her on the videos as well. I agree, Dale, he is. Kim says it's been a while since we've gotten together. I agree. Another thing, my parents gave us, I lost train of thought there. My parents gave us that white minivan, and they have since bought a vehicle, so that may be on the vlog this weekend. I'll film it sometime this weekend. I guess my favorite thing about going up into Canada was all the snowmobile trips we took, like to Emo from Devlin. My grandparents lived in Devlin, and I liked going to Emo, which was maybe a 12-mile drive, but it was all through woods through this really tight trail. So I used to like going and doing that. And one thing. My grandparents had a 40-acre farm. Hi Dad, how you doing? I love that van. The more I drive it, the better I like it. I'm gonna have to do something with it though, because I don't think it gets the mileage it should. I might have to get the mass airflow sensor. I might have to spray that out, see if that helps. Otherwise, it might be the catalytic converter. Oh, Dad didn't have a channel created. I did not know that. Now you can subscribe to my channel so you can tell when I'm putting my videos up. Plug, plug, plug. Hi, Vampire Niece. Vampire took over your vlog. All of us are watching. We can hear you 5 times. Oh, you guys all watching in the same room? Yeah, I think Kaylee, the Vampire 9013 is Kaylee. Hi, Big Rollo. I haven't seen you on here before. Nice to see you. Where are you from? That's kind of the question I've been asking everybody. What large city are you from? She's going to change her name to Wolf Angel, right? Which will be much better than Vampire. I don't like the Vampire one. What's 9013 mean, Kaylee? I might have mispronounced Big Roll. It's Big Rolio, I think, isn't it? Or Roleo. Alright. So how do you like your new vehicle, Dad? I have a cardboard for the back of the van if you want it. I will be, my plan is to come up to your place tomorrow or Sunday, Dad, so we can, that sounds good. Yeah, I wouldn't mind putting that back there. Save the carpet. All the doors are open. Yes, Auntie Kim always liked wolves. I have that on my Thursday video. Yes, all right. Yeah, Kaylee, that's Grandpa to you. I'm just being funny, Kaylee. So, if you can, oh no, SpaghettiOs. Yep, I know it's you, Kaylee. Oh, I think I told everybody on the live stream that it is you. That's my daughter, Kaylee. The Vampire 9013 is my daughter, Kaylee. You'll see her on my videos too. Kim says it'd be fun to have us all go out and eat. Hey, how you doing, Blake? Back again. How's that knee doing? I haven't got a chance to talk to you in the last couple days. Big Roelo, yep, he's a flat earther, yes. He joined my channel after I talked to Authentic Intent at Lake Harriet, was where I was when I talked to him. I'd like to get back and talk with him again and get more ideas on it. I've been watching a lot of videos on flat earth and as well as spherical earth, and sounds to me like both sides are pretty much a lot of speculation, so I'm indifferent on that. I mean, I grew up embedded in my head that the earth is round, and so for that many years I thought the earth was round, so it's hard to change my mind, I guess. I'm not young either, so can't teach an old dog new things, maybe. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe she had to put 9013 in there. That's true. Thanks. All right. So, yeah, this weekend I guess Kim has something planned for us. I don't know what it is. She just came up with it today. Apparently, I haven't heard nothing about it. I'm sure I'll find out when I'm there, though. Well, you want to trade cars back then, Dad? I could take that one since I think I could deal with the new smell. I could just put a clothespin on my nose. Something to tell you might love what Blake what? Oh, I'd love what you gave Blake. Live stream and learn. I'll check that out. What days are they usually on? Just sitting here reading comments. It's really neat to read all this stuff. Change of pace. Never done this before. Yeah, I just started doing this about a week ago, I think, or a week and a half ago. All the time. Kim's second time doing it. She did it last Friday as well. She was on. All right. So I didn't finish my story earlier. I was up back. There's a story about when I was up at my grandparents' place in the winter time. We were doing like a time trial thing around the outskirts of a field and on a snowmobile. And I was flying around the field and I lost control and put the two skis right around a tree. The tree was here, and I just went thump and dented the hood in like this. And oh, was I scared? Dad, do you remember that? The most I've had on the live stream, I think, is 4 at one time. It's hard to know exactly if people stay on or come off, so this is the most I've had. All right, yes. You'll never find. Yeah, I won't either. I was so scared because Dad told me, don't ride that snowmobile. I was only maybe 14 or something. He told me before, he says, don't ride that snowmobile. Then I went out there and crashed it. Did I get in trouble? I don't remember exactly what he did, but boy, did he yell at me. Yeah, didn't hear the last of that for a while. There was one time going through the woods too. I with Herman's snowmobile, I crashed it into a tree too, but it was just a scrape along the side of the snowmobile, so it wasn't as bad. But it did cock the hood a little bit though. But so I don't know if it's still like that. Anybody who's new on the live stream here, looks like we got a minimum of 8 people on here. Go ahead and leave a comment or ask a question. If you want to ask a question to my parents, my brother, my wife, anybody that's on here, they're all on here. My whole family and my parents are on here. Hey Blake, you never answered me. How's your knee doing? Speaking of Blake, or do you want to save it for Tuesday's video? Tell me about it tomorrow. It's up to you. Or save it for a video on your channel, maybe. Oh yes, Big Roleo. I really appreciate your comments on the walkway in the front of our yard there. Kim did a big thing doing that there. We've been planning on doing that for a couple of years, and I finally did it. I'm a procrastinator. That's one thing that Kim will tell you about me. I'm a big procrastinator. It takes me a while to do stuff. His knee's doing well. Well, where is he? Anyway, thanks for giving the advice on what kind of plants to put in there. She put she did break up that hosta and spread it out in there, and then she filled it in with other plants that she had bought. Maybe she'll vlog about it, about exactly what her idea was. Who knows? Hi Dale, we have grape tomatoes for Wyatt. Yeah, if I don't beat him to him. Yes, I am a procrastinator, my wife says. Yeah, she knows. She's the opposite of me. She's a type A, and I think I'm a type B personality. Oh, you did that as well? Awesome. You're meaning by putting stuff around the walkway, right? Yeah, I didn't do it for a while because I didn't know exactly how it looked, but I really like it. It'll be really nice. They got part of our sidewalk in the front of our yard taken out because they're redoing that road along our house. So it'll look even better next year, because hopefully they get that done before winter. Because what do you want me to answer you about? You got a USA Army coaster? Oh, you got him a coaster from Miss Lund. That's awesome, Kaylee. You have to show me that when I get home. Yeah, I don't think they eat them as much as they used to. I think they still like them, but they don't eat them like they used to. You can move it more, but he has sharp pains when he puts pressure on it. Well, hopefully, you'll have to let me know if you need to go back into the doctor again after maybe next week or something. You're a Z? You mean a Z personality? What's that, Zorch? Yeah, things have changed since then. They used to think they were candy, I think. Yes, that's a good idea, Dale. What's your everybody's favorite video on the channel? Bad news is a lot a friend. It was Sheen's. I don't know what that means. The farm, 3/4 section, the quarter section is 160 acres. Okay, I always just told there was a 40-acre farm. That's what I was always told. So I didn't know that it was that much. That's even more than I thought. Did not know that. Yeah, that's never changed. About the eating, Jared eating. I think he still eats. I'm not sure what you mean, Vampire 9013. The Christmas video, but the water heater video is way better than the rest. Oh, thank you. Kind of probably reminds you of back in, it was probably like 92 or something when we did the refrigerator. Old video. Changing the tire on the highway, you like that one? Badlands videos, thank you, Nicholas. The dump is on the fourth quarter. I did not know that was their. I did not know that was their land. I did not know that. Never knew that. I'm gonna have to get a map of that because I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to get a map of if you can kind of show me a map of that area maybe when I come over. Nightmare? Yeah, that one, I haven't watched that for a long time. Cool Skid was walking in the hall and said, "Gra-da-da, ha ha ha." Also, the water heater saving that $400, so it is a win-win. So good entertainment and saved money. Yes, that was my favorite part about that. Yeah, it was crazy how much it would have cost to get a water heater put in when he could do it himself. I can go on the okay. Fourth quarter, okay, it's not okay. I did not know that. But on Google, if I look over the entire area, how do I know what is their land and what is not? That's the only. The 3 Wienermatiers? Awesome. Laughing at your comment. Awesome. Well, let's see. Okay. Fourth part section is owned by the government. I didn't know all that that stuff about the farm. I was always told by even Grandpa, and he was always. I thought they always said it was they owned 40 acres, or is that what they just farmed? Fridge out of the basement. Yeah, I think Dale put that video up on a Facebook channel of our own. I think was that 83, 93. That's right. It was. I thought it was right around 92 because we didn't have that movie camera in 83, in 1883. What's 1883 mean? What's BRB mean? Oh, time flies by on this thing. We're 31 minutes into this already. Yeah, we can give really good advice on getting the refrigerators out of basements. Maybe we'll have to put that one up on the channel here, that video. A how-to video. Oh, maybe that was the farmable part is what he was talking about then, maybe. I need a 10 key 1992. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got the same problem. My fingers are too fat for the keys too. I end up hitting all kinds of different numbers and letters. Okay, I was wondering if 1883 meant anything to do with the farm, but I know they didn't have it that long ago. So I was wondering what it was. Each field was likely 40 acres. It's possible. Yeah, I guess as a kid, I wish I would have thought about that more. I'd asked more questions about it. I didn't. Didn't really know all that stuff. I just learned something new. Somebody new on the live chat. We got 8 people on right now. At least 8 people. I know it takes a while for it to show the new people coming on. Anyway, I don't know if anybody's interested in how-to videos. I did say this on my Thursday vlog, but I got some how-to videos on. We got that Dodge minivan, and the video on getting the spare tire out from underneath the car or changing the tire. That thing's got over 900 views right now. I'm actually really shocked that it took off in the last couple of weeks. Okay, that's fine, Dale. Thanks for joining in on the conversation, Dale. All right, Kaylee's back. Where'd you go? And then another how-to video that's doing really well for me is when I changed the fog light in that minivan. That's doing real well. But yeah, let's see. My favorite video, I think, for me, was the one where we hiked up Harney Peak. I know I forgot to chime in on my favorite video. Favorite video I did. But every video I make, it seems I'm getting better at editing too. So that's a big When I first started, if you watch my first videos, it's pretty cringy for me to watch anyways. But I'm sure later on down the road these will be cringy. The ones I'm making now will be cringy, but that's alright. Say good night to Wyatt for me, by the way, if you're still there. Uncle Dale. Oh, Dale, are you still there? Blake asked a question on Wednesday. What was the stupidest thing that you and I did together as children? Because I know that you will probably know something because you remember all that stuff. I'm not very good at remembering that stuff. Kaylee, the Vampire 9013 is putting out a video right now. Maybe Mom remembers some stuff. Big Releo, I get my music from Zimmer Tracks, Top Shelf Sounds, Rewind Remix, and No Copyright Sounds, NCS Music it's called. It's all YouTube channels. You can download them off of My Audio Grab is what they all go through. My Audio Grab. What is it? HTTP:// myaudiograb.com. But all the YouTube channel go through there, so you can listen to them on the YouTube channels. Burn down the tent. Oh, we almost did. Oh, I remember that now. Back when we were kids, we had a picnic table, and the next door neighbor and I, the one I talked about on Wednesday, that we used to do some chewing and stuff like that with some. And anyways, him and I would always make forts out of our picnic table, and we had this bright idea. Had to stop them from getting out. Yeah, we went on the garage roof a lot. But anyway, we used to make forts out of it by putting like plastic and stuff over. Anything we could find, like tarps, plastic. We put all them over top of the tent, over top of the picnic table, and then we had this bright idea that we found this coffee can. We decided to put a whole bunch of wood into it, and we decided to decided to have a fire in there. That could have turned out real bad. Oh, and one other thing, when we were building a fort one time, about 4 houses down, they had a piece of plastic over they had a whole bunch of firewood lined up over this wood. So we decided, oh, we want that piece of plastic. So we went and grabbed that piece of plastic, and we ran off, and the neighbor, it was Volt, Carl Volt, come up, and he's like, "What are you doing?" And my neighbor kid, he just kept running. Me, I froze. I was always the goody two-shoes kid, so I never really gave my parents too many problems that I know of. I mean, I'm sure they can tell you a few things, I'm sure. Yeah, Mom, you remember that time when we went to Holiday to go shopping? I think it was Holiday back then. And I bought that tin of chew, and I lost my license for like a month, at least. I was talking about that on Wednesday, too, because he was asking me about stupid things I did. Yeah, Blake was. Anyways, yeah, I froze, and then that guy yelled at me, and then I went and put the piece of plastic back, and then he let it go. But he did not like me going and taking that other person. I can't remember the name of the people. It was across the street from 94th from Volt. I can't remember what their names were. Swenson's or something. But that was a long time ago. back when stuff I used to do when I was 12, 14 years old. Yeah, that's where I get my music from. Yeah, I agree, Mom. That was looking back at the chewing thing, that was a really bad thing. But it's in the past now, I guess. Yeah, I was really shocked when I got my license back. I remember that. It is Swanson's. That's what I thought. Okay, I couldn't remember if that was the people down the street the other direction. I think they were Swanson's too, though. Yes, it was in Fridley. Yes, that's exactly. It's now Cub Foods. But yeah, I got in big trouble. I was probably, I guess I had to be about 16 or 17, but it wasn't long after I got my license that happened. So if Dale ever chimes back in, he can tell us about some stories of stuff we did together. I wish I would have remembered that Blake asked that since he came on. It would have been perfect, because I don't remember stuff from back that far back very much. So we got 41 minutes into the live stream. All right. Anyways, yeah, that's a little something about me that maybe you didn't know before. A couple things. I'm sure my parents got all kinds of stories that I don't remember, and I'll probably jerk my memory if they bring something up, I'm sure. So, yeah. All right. I don't know if I asked you, Big Rolio, but I'm just curious where you're from. Just curious where my audience is from. If you care to answer, you don't have to answer. Funniest thing that us two have done. Oh, one of the things that's up there is we had a neighbor 2 doors down. One thing that really comes to mind. What did we have? We had those little popper things that you throw them at stuff and they go bang. Is that New Jersey? Nice. Awesome. Those little poppers that you throw at stuff and they pop. We went over to so you see Big Grandma knows what to do. But we went over to that neighbor's house and we threw each one of us threw a whole handful of them at Bartle's front door, and then we ran off. and then we went down a couple of houses down, or where they couldn't see us, and then we watched them. All of a sudden the lights came on and they opened the doors and looking out the door, and yeah, that was a funny time. So Pop Rock? No, it wasn't Pop Rocks. It was it's those little you can buy little boxes of them. They're like firecrackers, but I can't remember what they call those. If anybody remembers what they're called, they're just things that you throw on the ground and they pop like a firecracker. New Jersey, right across from Philly. Nice. Yeah, I would like to. I've been to Baltimore once, but that's the only place I've been in the East Coast. I've never actually seen the ocean either. I went out to Baltimore on a trip for a dock truck company when they had the what's the name of It was oh, it's a big military place that's here. Lockheed Martin sent something for missiles out there, and it had to be out there like stat. So me and another guy jumped in a dock truck and we put it in the back of the truck and we drove it all the way out there and back. Nice to visit. I'll bet it's nice to visit. Little splodies. Snap, yeah. Snap, it's poppers, poppies. Yes. Yeah, those are the things, Dad. Whippersnappers. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of names for them and I couldn't remember any of them. How you doing, Aaron? Missed you on Wednesday. How's life in Eau Claire? How's school going? Yeah, I really would like to get out and visit Jersey. Like Jersey and New York. I've never been out there. I've never actually seen the ocean. We went out there on that trip and we didn't have time to stay. We didn't have time to go even that much further over to see the ocean. We had to get back. So I was kind of bummed out because I've never actually seen the ocean. So I've been getting on Kim. Someday I'll have to take a flight out to somewhere on the coast, one of the coasts. I didn't know they had that many names either. Yeah, cool and rainy. I know. It's not rainy right. It's not raining here right now. It's not raining, but it's still wet out here. I can show you what it's like out here. If I can get the camera to change. So that's what it's like out here right now. So the ground's wet, but it's not raining. Cubs 2, Washington 0. Oh, you did? Thanks, Aaron. I was at a loss what to call them. I didn't know what they were. Yeah, I haven't not had a chance to ride my bike either with work. I've been basically working and sleeping, so I've been too tired to ride my bike. So, I mean, if you want to, though, I could come out there one of these weekends. We could just hang out if you want to do that. Because I just haven't been getting a chance to ride my bike. If I ever get a different job where all my stuff is all together instead of spread out through like 12 hours, then I'll be able to get back on the bike, but I'm really struggling with it. 6th inning, Cubs 2, Washington 0. Twins not playing tonight? I didn't check. Or what is it? Oh, wait, it's the playoffs, sorry. Geesh. Cubs 2, Washington 0. I'm not, I don't follow baseball too much, as you can tell, but I'm pretty sure it's playoffs now. Oh, you haven't either? Well, maybe we could go out and puddle around anyways then. I wouldn't mind riding around out there. I haven't seriously ridden out in Eau Claire. I have not done that. I mean, like I had said, Kim and I went out there, took a couple of our bikes out there and rode down the dirt trail. I can't remember where it was out there, but it was a nice ride. It was a flat ride, just on a leisurely trail. So we had fun doing that. That was a few years ago now. Yeah, we'll have to get together. Haven't seen you in quite some time. Twins lost to the Yanks, so they're not on playoffs yet. I don't follow baseball enough, I guess, to know what's going on. Used to play baseball and watch baseball when I was younger, but I don't follow it too much anymore. Too many other things going on, I guess. Kyle Damke, Hey, Kyle Damke, how you doing? I did not know that are you subscribed to my channel? I'm just curious because I haven't seen your name before. Yeah, I suppose, Aaron, you're pretty busy with school too. It kind of takes away from your riding, I'm sure. Yeah, just if uh, if you know of anybody that might be interested in doing a live stream with us, let them know. Let them know I'm doing live streams if they might not happen to know, like family, friends, whoever. If you think they might be interested in my channel, let them know about it. My channel, anything, any plugging I can give is great. Oh, Kyle Damke, if you will, if I want you to, I'll definitely. Have you watched any of my videos, Kyle? Just curious. Ding dong ditch. Ding dong ditch car and Sally and got busted. Oh, we did that too, didn't we? Oh, we ding dong ditch Carl and Sally. That's the votes. That's the guy that busted us before. Oh, okay. Yes, Kyle, I will check out your channel. I'll check it out after the live stream. How's that sound? You got any content on your channel yet? Ding dong, he ding dong ditched like an idiot and ran for the big living room. Oh, Dale, I remember that now. See, I told you my brother would. I told you my brother would get some good stuff on me. Yeah, maybe I wasn't the brightest kid in the world. Fit over what YouTube video? Dale, I don't know if you heard the question. Blake had a question earlier in the live stream of some crazy things. You're 14 years old and you do have content. Okay, I'll check you out. Go ahead and check my stuff out, and you can subscribe if you want to. The Kyle Damke would be his channel, the name that's on his stuff. Oh, what's the content in your channel? I think maybe if you're into gaming, Blake Hoffman does some gaming. Mom was waiting for him when he came home. Blake was asking what you and I, Dale, did when we were kids. That was fun. Some funny things we did together as we were kids is what his question was, and I think you can probably remember some stuff like that. Yeah, like I said, Kyle, I will check out your channel after the live stream. How long does people want the live stream to go on? We're coming on 55 minutes here already. This doesn't seem like it's been that long. Time for a little drink. I've been talking too much. As far as checking out your channel, Kyle, I'll check it out if you're. But I don't like when people subscribe to a person's channel and then they subscribe back and then they unsubscribe to them afterwards. That's one of my pet peeves as a YouTuber. Yeah, that's what I told everybody, Dale. We didn't do a lot together because we were so far apart in age. Bob and I did some things, but not much. Bob is the neighbor that I got in trouble with the chew and the tent thing. That's the neighbor. Kim, news on the job front. That's a crappy thing. I think Dynamics is being a pain in the butt, and I'm gonna look into. There's another job I'm gonna look into. It's called what do they call it? HSCL. It's a cooperative for laundry for hospitals, and I guess I'm gonna check that out. Just random stuff like reaction videos and some other stuff. We'll pretend the floor is lava or something like that. Okay, I'll check it out. Check it out. I feel like that subscribing trick on Strava. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I agree with that. That's what people do that on Instagram. They do it on, I don't know. I know they do it on Instagram. They'll take and they'll subscribe to a whole bunch of people or follow a whole bunch of people, and then they'll get some subscription or some followings from those people, and then they'll go through all the ones that they followed, and then they'll just unfollow every one of them and back down to 0 again. That's what they do. They'll all of a sudden be following like 50, and then then people subscribe to or follow them, and then they'll unsubscribe all of them. And yeah, it's just my pet peeve. I don't like it at all. It's I don't know what they get from it, because the people are generally not interested in their stuff probably anyways. It's just about getting following. Those phones those phones, that was a good one. Oh, should I tell them about that, Dale? Should I tell them about the story about the phones? It's up to you. Dad Kyle reacted to Jake Paul and Logan Plus help you. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out. I like Logan's stuff. See, I'm thinking about, might take me a while to do it. I'm going to try to poopy diaper. I don't know what that means. I don't know what the poopy diaper. Oh, you got a poopy diaper? Oh, you got to go change the diaper. Maybe that's what that means. But I'm thinking of throwing a video together about like words that yeah, duty called duty, another word for poopy. Anyways, I'm thinking of putting a video together about what millennials say, like terms that they use, like lit. I got it written down here. I got kind of a bunch of terms here. I gotta research it a little more, because I'm not a millennial. But if you guys got any ideas about words that they use, how come I can't find it here? Like they say, what's Gucci? And then dab, sick, lit, smash, bruh. Although I think bruh might be something from the before 2000. I'm not sure. But and then haters is another one, but I don't know if that was before 2000 either. I got to look into it a little bit more. So I'm thinking of doing that. That could be a video that could be interesting, like what they think it means, and then what the term really means in the dictionary, and that's not an urban dictionary. And also, I could probably make it some kind of a series, like going through like baby boomers, stuff like that, and I don't know what they really call the generation between that, but that's the generation I'm in. Then there's millennials and savage. Did I have? You know what? I didn't have that one. Thanks, man. Savage is a new one. Ha. Awesome. So Kyle, where are you from? I'm curious. What city are you from? You're homecoming king as well? Wow. So you're 14. Wow, you're 14 and you're already a homecoming king? 14, you're probably either a 9th or 10th grader, right? Well, you can remake your video, Kaylee. Make it without any cuss words in it. I didn't like that either. You are from Minnesota. What, you don't have to tell me exactly which city, but it's in the Minneapolis area? Because that's where I'm from. I'm from Minneapolis area. Yeah, I mean, if I'm always looking for, that's the hardest thing about living in Minnesota and being a YouTuber is finding collaborations. Because there's not very many people in Minnesota that do this kind of thing. Yep, I figured you're a freshman. Okay. So is it, so no, the 9th grade is still high school though. So how did you manage to get to be a homecoming king and as a freshman? That's pretty good. In the 60s, the local hangouts. Suck up a Coke? Is that a 60s term? I should do that. I should research that. I mean, I'm sure my dad could give me ideas about his generation. And I got some ideas about my generation. Are we friend? Is Kyle somebody you know? Authentic intent. Yes, that's the person I ran into. They're into the flat earth and what the flat earth means. You can go check it out if you are interested in the flat earth. It's versus the global earth. Or spherical, I mean. Freshman royalty, cool. So they got different royalties for each grade then. Okay. Now you're making me hungry, Nick. I'll slap you later, Nick. I'm okay, we're not friends. Who you talking to, Kaylee, when you're saying that? I don't know who you're talking to. Anyway, we're a little over an hour here. Does everybody want to keep going? Probably. This time is going by very quickly here, so it's pretty awesome. So, Kim, you interested in doing a live stream on the weekend? Yes, I remember that, Big Leo. That's how you ran into me. That's the day that you subscribed to me is when I talked to him. I don't remember exactly which day it was, but it was last summer here. I ran into him and he was doing a live stream. He does Authentic Intent, does a lot of live streaming. So, and I happened to run into him, and I would actually like to run into him again and have a chat with him again. That'd be awesome. Kyle Damke, is that who you were talking to, Kaylee? about being a friend. Yeah, I do need to make more money. That's why I need to get another different job. There's too much downtime in between. It's mostly about the time involved in me working right now, but I'll be away from home. I'm not working the whole time. That's the problem. I'd rather just work one block and go home. You got something for me? Is that what you're saying, Dad? Yeah, we could come up with some ideas, Kim, on what to do about on a live stream. Maybe we could do a live stream from where we go this weekend or something. It doesn't have to be a super long one, but Kim, you'll be surprised at how fast time goes by on these things. Just sitting reading comments. Salty, did I can't believe I forgot salty. You're gonna have to tell me all of them later. Write them down, Nick. I'm not gonna remember all the Gucci. I got Gucci though. Yeah, man, I might have to make 2 videos on the millennial words. I'll start the truck and make my pretty. I can't pick up my next thing until 9:30 at the earliest. It's not going to be. See, I bring. There's a place called Phillips Eye Institute that it's a eye surgery clinic, basically. Whatever. I think it's considered a clinic. Hit's another one. Yeah, hit. Wow, I could make a lot of videos just on that. I think I could make like 2 or 3 videos just on that. But anyways, yeah, honey, you hit. That's Chad Tepper thing. He's a YouTuber as well. Hit means you're awesome or cute or good looking, or I'm pretty sure that's what that means in the millennial term. Yeah, anyway, it's an eye clinic, and I transfer their instruments over to a hospital nearby, which is part of Alina. They're both Alina, and they sterilize the instruments over at the hospital, and it takes like 4 hours to do it, or maybe more. Depends on when they get it put into the sterilizer. And then after they're all done, I take them in these big carts, and I bring them back over to Phillips Eye Institute, drop them off at night. And yeah, they're not gonna. I think I dropped them off about 5:30 or something like that, so I can't pick them up till. Removing hazmat suit. I don't know what that means. Removing hazmat suit. Don't know what that means. Dad, when Christmas comes, hope you're having a kicking Christmas. I'll kick you in the butt, Nick, or Kaylee. I'll kick you in the butt. You mean hip. Honey, hipped. Honey, yeah, hip is probably another one. Hit's another one, though. Hit's another frame they use. Or a phrase, I mean. I need a suit for diaper duty. Oh, did you have an explosion at the house? That was a good one, Dale. Oh, what was I? Does anybody remember I was talking about that if Dale came back, I would talk about it? Oh, I can't remember what it was. Kaylee wants to know if you're doing Halloween, Dale. And my mom said she found my, oh, another fact about me, my full first name is Alvin. So as a kid, flat smacked. Do I think the moon landing was faked? I'm not sure. There's a lot of stuff that's saying that that it is faked. Actually, what does everybody here think? Is the moon landing faked or not, Dad? Dale, Marilee, or not Marilee? Marilee's not here. Mom, I don't know. It's hard to say if it was faked. I mean, not being there at that time. I think that's the year I was born is when they said they landed on the moon. It is kind of hard to believe that they can't do it now when they were able to do it back then. The moon was real? Okay. I guess I'm wondering why they don't want to go up there anymore. That's the only thing I'm wondering about. Yeah, I did hear about Las Vegas. I can't believe how many people were killed and injured out in Las Vegas. That was really sad. That was unbelievable. One guy did all that stuff. I mean, how much hate does somebody have to do something like that out there? That is absolutely nuts. That's how we got the calculator? Did not know that. Vintage Space Channel has a video proving many ways that it happened. I can't get past the dome. One thing is they always show rockets going up into space and then they show them going off level like that. I'm thinking that's because of the Earth's orbit. I don't know how high the Earth's orbit is or if you can see. President Nixon, he was not a crook as well. Lots of things. Yeah, I suppose there's nothing on the moon to go after, but that would be the way to that'd be the way to definitively prove the Earth is round and not flat. If they feel that they need to, maybe they feel they don't need to prove it or something, but if everybody's got all these questions, maybe they should make it happen. That's what I thought. Dale. When they go into orbit, the orbit goes around the Earth. You know, I don't know how high, if you can see anything in orbit, but the moon is good. Way to get technology together before they do. Good way to get technology together. All right. So let's see. Your aunt died in Vegas just this last week? I'm really sorry about that. No, I mean, when it comes to, has anybody Has anybody that's saying the Earth is flat been up there far enough to prove that fact? I guess that's my thing. I can't say either way. And where are we getting our GPS signals from? That's the other thing I'd like to know. I mean, people are always going to say, well, they're using a fisheye effect when they're in a jet, but they got those military jets that fly up along the stratosphere, and I've seen videos that show the curvature of the Earth. The thing is, the Earth is so large that you have to be so high up from the Earth to see the curvature. That's the thing. You can't see the curvature from 100, 200, even 14,000 feet. That's the thing. Ground towers, they got so they're basically, what you're saying is they're using the same thing as like a cell phone tower kind of thing. Okay, that may be very well true. I haven't looked into that. I will check out the live stream. Oh, it's 24/7. You know, when you put that on there before, it said 24/7, and I didn't see the 24/7. Yeah, I've been on that before. Yes, I'm gonna have to check it out more and see what they say. Well, they use ground towers, but other people say that they use satellites to do the same exact thing. They're basically saying you can fly around the Earth like this instead of like this. That's what they're saying. The Earth is flat, and the North Pole's in the middle, and Antarctica is a big ice wall. That's what they're saying, and then all the countries. But the thing is that Australia, if you look at Australia on a flat Earth map and a round map, they're two totally different shapes. So it's hard. I mean, none of us are up high enough to tell. Everything's ground-based. That may very well be true. I haven't looked into it enough to know either way. I agree with that, Aaron. The floor is lava. Is that one of your videos? Cool. I think you talked about that's one of the things that you were talking about on there, Kyle. Yeah, when I talked authentic intent, that was the first thing that I was questioning was if the shuttle is going around the Earth, how can it end up in the same place? But on the flat Earth, they're saying they're flying like this in a flat pattern, and they're saying that when an airplane goes, from one destination to another, that they're not adjusting the nose up or down. They're just flying flat the whole way. That's what they're saying. Yep, this says Big Roll says, yep. But the argument to the flying level thing is you are level. The Earth is here and you're here. You're flying flat to the Earth the whole time. So basically, you're flying flat to the Earth's curvature. That's my take on that. You're flying flat to the Earth's curvature, and if it was flat, then you'd be flying flat to this. But so if you were, so I mean, it's totally different than a ball because Earth has gravity that pulls everything into the middle of it. So when you're flying around something that's like that, that's flat in the middle, the relative flatness is a curve. I mean, I hope this doesn't make anybody mad. I mean, like I said, I've been looking at both sides of it. I have been looking into it, and each side has their argument. So, are you getting bored, Kaylee? You need to change the subject, or it's been an hour and 20 minutes already. Varsity bowling team. I didn't know they had what city. I don't know if you want to answer or not, but what city are you from, or what city in Minnesota are you from? I didn't know they had a bowling team, varsity bowling teams. Awesome. Sweet. I got my best friend, his name is Scott. He's really into bowling. He bowls on leagues every year. I used to bowl with him a lot when I was younger. If it makes you mad, it's just your programming conflicting with the new information. Yeah, I agree. It's hard to change. Relativity level given the curvature of the planet. That's what I was trying to say. Thanks, Aaron. Globe, then you're upside down and it does not work, but you're not. But that goes along with the gravity again. I'm not getting mad. I'm just trying to state a point. When you get the gravity in the middle and everything comes out from that gravity, then no matter where you're standing, you'll seem like you're upright to that gravity that's pulling you down wherever you're standing. On that point, there's no upside down there as far as I'm true. Elk River. Hey, do you know Marty Johnson, Steven Johnson, those, or Aaliyah Hallis? Aaliyah Hallis they're all my nephews and nieces. I think Aaliyah Hallis is the argument on the flat Earth. I did not know anything about that, Dale, until I ran into Authentic Intent on last summer. Here, I did not have a clue about it, and I'm glad he brought it up because it's interesting. I like to have my mind jogged. I'm not sure who he was talking about being mad, but I'm definitely not mad. I'm just trying to say my side of it. George. Yeah, they live up in Elk River, and and their mom is my wife's sister, Kim's sister. So maybe you know her. I don't know exactly. Let's see, Leah probably be in 8th or 9th grade, I think, so she might not be in high school yet. What's hard is changing somebody's mind or getting something through somebody's mind after they've known it the other way, or known it to be the other way for so long. Yes, Kaylee, they have passed away. I know you liked them a lot too. One day the fifth trail, less expensive. See the circle of the earth. Well, they say that when you fly up, I don't know if it's true because I have never done it. Dad. Yeah, that's one of the arguments. Yes, that's one of the. But they say if you fly up far enough into in these military planes, you fly up in the stratosphere, that you can actually tell the curvature of the Earth from there, because it's like 40 or 50,000 feet above sea level, I think, that they fly. Those things fly. Kim asks, what difference does it make if the earth is flat? That's, I guess, that is a good point, or good question. I would have to look into it, but there's some flight patterns that I've heard about from one area to another that could not be possible to do in the time that they do it on a flat earth. I'm gonna have to look into it a little more. I've heard that. That's one thing I've saw in one of them. I can't remember what it is though. I have to look into it. Roasted. Roasted. Is that another slang for millennial? Yeah, we might have to close the live stream down here. I have to get going. It's kind of turning into an argument right now anyway, so I don't really want these live streams to be arguments. Anyway, yeah, I think it's almost an hour and a half into this. I think we're going to have to call it good. I really want to thank everybody that came in. I just want to thank everybody that came in to the chat, and I'm sorry that it came out to be a argument about flat and spherical Earth. I don't really like that happened. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I hurt anybody's feelings by saying that, but I totally. Both the people that are talking in the chat are my subscribers, Dale. Just so you know. They just have a different viewpoint than you do. Yeah, thanks, George. I totally understand where flat Earth is coming from, but my say on the whole thing is I've never been up there. I've never been far enough away from Earth to tell if it is or not. And until I had definitive proof, I have a hard time believing either way. So the only way I can have definitive proof is if I go space. So there's no argument, but apparently there is an argument. I'm sorry. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings here, but you guys are arguing back and forth about it, and I don't want the live stream to turn into an argument if at all possible. And Kyle, I will check out your channel. Thank you everybody for coming into the live stream. This was a lot of fun. I can't believe how time goes by so quick. And anyway, I'll see what happens. If I'm going to do a live stream this weekend with my family, I will put out a video letting you know what's going to happen about, and maybe a couple hours before. And then telling you exactly what time we're going to do it, just like I did tonight. So anyways, see everybody later. See you, Aaron. Bye, Kim. Bye, Dale. Bye, Big Releo. And I'll check out your channel, Kyle. See you later. Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad. Bye, Dale. Bye, hi, George 95. I said that wrong, but you know what I mean. And goodbye, Kaylee. Bye, Blake and Nicholas. And I hope I got everybody that's on here. That was on here. If I didn't, then you can beat me up in the comments. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. It was great chatting with everybody. This is a lot of fun. This isn't stopping anytime soon. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. And I'll talk to you later. Maybe this weekend, otherwise for sure next Wednesday. Thanks for coming in, joining me. Goodbye.